Hello everyone. So today let us talk about choosing your career building in Jira Cloud versus Jira Data Center. Now, if you're talking about learning Jira for the purpose of building career in this field, let us say you want to become a Jira admin, or you want to maybe uh, become a consultant or a developer. So I think, based on my experience, I think I have made this video guide to start your Atlassian career. So I think in 2024, based on, of course, my experience, this is, of course, my personal suggestion. Now, I think if you want your career to be long, right? Because if you're starting your career, you may get a job where you think it is great, it is easy to do, but you may not last that long, or you may become obsolete in that company after a few years. So I think you should not only focus on Jira Cloud administration. So let us say if you're starting a career, maybe you are a fresh engineering graduate. If you get a job as a Jira Cloud administrator, I think it is okay. Do your job. I know that people have to work, they have to earn money, and I think it is okay to get started. But at the same time, don't really just keep that Jira Cloud admin skills with you as your main skill. You should also try to learn something else. The same is also in a way true for Jira Data Center. But based on my understanding so far, we all know that Atlassian is not really adding new features or anything great to Jira Data Center. But my feeling is that they will continue with Jira Data Center for some time. And even if they decide that they don't really want to continue with Jira Data Center, I think we still have like few years left. So I think even in 2024, you should definitely, if given a choice, of course, I mean, we don't really always have a choice, but if given a choice, try to learn programming. If you already know programming, great. If you are a computer science student, or if you have recently, graduated with a degree in IT or computer science, then you already know how to code, right? Most likely you know Java or C or C++. So I think you should definitely look into script runner. And if you're doing something on Jira Data Center, then your skills are actually hardcore skills. It is very hard to replace. Even in 2024, I think there are a lot of companies, they are still on Jira Data Center, and there is always a demand for someone with a script runner experience. In fact, I'm also hiring for a script runner position, because we do a lot of work in script runner. So I think it is very important that you decide carefully in the beginning of your career. Of course, Jira Cloud is fine, and to be honest, Jira administration is not the same like it used to be, like maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Definitely in 2024, because majority of the companies, they have already moved to Jira Cloud, or they might move to Jira Cloud, or they are starting with Jira Cloud. So Jira Cloud administration is not really like a skill that is hard to replace. Anyone can do it. I see that in many organizations, usually they have like project managers, they are doing Jira admin. It is of course wrong, but at the same time, it is not difficult, right? So if something is not difficult, then that person is easy to replace. I mean, of course, if you are doing Jira Cloud administration as part of your main job, great, learn it, do your job, but at the same time, build something along with it, like focus on learning something else. What I would say is that if you have the option of doing only Jira Cloud administration, then maybe learn how to create apps using Forge. So if you get into development, then you definitely have a long way to go. You can learn Node.js, you can learn React, you can of course think of building an app. Eventually you can probably join a company where you can work as a Jira Cloud app developer, because we all know that Atlassian is totally focused on Jira Cloud and Forge is their development environment. And if given a choice, I would say don't hesitate from Jira Data Center. I mean, that would be my personal suggestion and recommendation, because first of all, not many people are doing it. So if not many people are doing it, then that skill becomes rare. And if a skill is rare or rarer, I think, if that is the word, then you will get paid more. You will have more stability. Imagine that you're working in a company where there are Jira admins both on data center and cloud, and you are the person who knows how to work with script runner. You already know Groovy really well. You can actually solve any problem with Jira Data Center. So if you can do that, so what I'm saying is that if you do these things on Jira Data Center, you already know how to do it on Jira Cloud, right? Because Jira Cloud, of course, it is fancy, it is great. I mean, you have some features that are not there on Jira on-prem, but if you know how to do things on Jira Data Center, Jira Cloud is a piece of cake, right? It is just a matter of, setting up your own Jira Cloud instance and, just stay in touch. I decided many years back when Jira Cloud, because I'm into this field for 20 plus years, like only doing Jira stuff purely. When Jira Cloud was on demand, or when Jira Cloud became separated from Jira Data Center, if you know what I mean, because Jira Cloud was, I think, separated feature-wise long back. I think it was, I don't know, but I have been doing things on Jira Cloud for a long time. And initially, I was just doing it for learning. Of course, Jira Data Center is still my main competency, but Jira Cloud, because I was doing something on Jira Cloud for many years, when the time came when I had to work for a client on Jira Cloud, it was nothing different for me. Of course, things were different. I know Jira Cloud has changed the UI many times. They have added multiple features, and now Jira Cloud is, apart from the core functionality of Jira, it is totally different. But Jira Cloud as compared to Jira Data Center, skill-wise, is if you know how to do things on Jira Data Center, you're good. So don't worry too much about it. So I thought I'll probably make this video for all those new wannabe Jira admins or Jira developers. So you should, of course, consider learning Jira Data Center first, and that to focus on the script runner side, because it is still there. I don't really see any reason. Unless you have some inside knowledge, or unless Atlassian says openly that yes, after 3 years or 4 years, we'll discontinue, or we are going to deprecate Jira Data Center. Please move to cloud or go away. So I think that I don't really think it will happen, because Atlassian has clearly mentioned that they are focused on data center as well. Not really focused, but they are going to keep doing things on data center. There are multiple posts. So I think I want to trust them. And if Jira Data Center, if Atlassian is saying that it will stay, then I would definitely, as a new Jira admin, I would definitely learn it and get better at it. So I thought I'll probably make this video so that you can, get a feel of these things. And I'm sure a lot of people are trying to get into this field, because Jira is everywhere. Atlassian is really doing good work when it comes to marketing, and that really helps us, because if you have this skill, then you can get a job anywhere. To be honest, every company is looking for Jira administrators, because Jira is a popular tool. Everyone is using Jira. It is good for you if you want to become like an employee. You can also become a freelancer, or you can probably, do contracting, or you can become like me. I have like multiple clients, and I run a company, an Atlassian consultancy company. And I think I always, I think in my previous video, I talked about that companies should focus on spending money. They should have regular budget, and they should hire Jira admins and build a team. So there will always be demand for Jira administrators, but keep Jira Data Center like in your list on top if you have to start learning it. All right, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.